Stuck at 1500 elo. Lately I've been stuck at 1500. Win a game, lose the next. Win 2, drop the 2 after. So I stopped and reviewed every game. I'd calculate a line, feel like I got it. Then boom, something I never counted shows up. That was my real problem. So I started looking for a real fix. And I kept hearing about this coach. The guy people say he trained Gukesh and Praga. Turns out he wrote a book that literally targets this exact problem. The book splits calculation into 5 levels. From 1200 to 1600 elo, from 1600 to 2000, 2000 to 2400, from 2400 to 2600 and above 2600. So here's my challenge. For the next 30 days, I'm training 1 full hour every single day. If I fail, I don't play any tournament this year. If I succeed, I will enter a federated one. Can someone really improve his calculation skills in just 30 days? Can I handle today's calculation? Ramesh said that this position is a way higher than my level. Only one mating attack that works here. If I found it, I should be proud of myself. I think that I will start with checks. The only check that I have is rook h1 check. Only move is king g5 and I push the pawn with check. And then the king go to the f5 square. And then I push the c pawn, trying to checkmate with the bishop. Oh, but I saw something. He can block with the knight, so this is not checkmate. Okay, here I do not know what to do. I do not think that rook check is the true line. I will try to think about another something. Okay, I finished the checks, so I will try to think about captures. Rook takes is not logical, and also bishop takes is not logical. So my only logical capture is pawn takes pawn. Guys, I do not actually know what to do. The only thing that makes me continue is that Ramesh said that I need to spend 10 minutes on this puzzle, so I will try to finish it, just it. Okay, now I finished the checks and capture. Now I will try to find any threat. Okay, now I'm thinking about rook d4, so took the pawn. If pawn takes pawn, I may give him a check, but he play king g5. Now he thread the rook and the knight. Okay, this is not working. I do not know what to do. Okay, guys, I finished the 10 minutes and I do not know what to do. Now I will open the book and see what Ramesh say here. Ramesh say here. This is so funny. Rook d4 is the best move. What Ramesh say that I should play rook d4. Okay, in the real game, what have been played is rook h1. And this was
give them a try next time. So that's it for now. If your edits don't look good, it's not a skill issue. It's how you use your skills. Try these tips and you'll get better. I've linked some fonts and sound effects you might want. Check the description. See you next time.
The moves that I suggested. The right move for black is to play g5. I think this is trying to make a shelter for black. Then I take the pawn on the g4 and he play a4 to trap my bishop. And here I should find a secret move, knight f4, threaten to checkmate in 2. And if you took it, this is checkmate in 1. He will play it and this is checkmate. Yeah, okay. I do not think that the engine thinks the same. Stockfish say that Amish is not true. Oh no, he is. But Stockfish suggests pawn takes pawn. I think that pushing the pawn is a blunder. Amish say that this is the best move. Pawn takes pawn and rook here. Man, this is check me. Okay. Oh, what is this? This is way higher than my level right now. Takes and this checkmate. Oh my god. Even though black is a full rook up, there's a line that keeps white fighting. Okay, I will start with check capture threat. I see only one check. Rook a6 check, bishop takes. I do not see any logical continuous. And there's no any other logical checks. Then I will try to find any capture. The only capture that I see is rook h7. Rook takes and I do not see anything. Okay, now I will try to find any threat. Okay, we first try to do it with our strongest piece. Let me try to do it with the rook. Okay, the rook. I do not see any threat with the rook. Oh, I forgot a check. Rook e5 check. But after pawn takes rook, there is no any continuous. So I will back try to find any threat. I did not see any threat with the a rook. And actually I do not find any threat with the h rook. Okay, now what about the knight? Okay, now I see knight a4 threatening to check on the c5 and win an exchange. I think that he will play rook d3 check and I will go with king f2. If another check, I will go on the g3. Okay, he may play rook d2, threaten the pawn, but this is not logical because I give him a check and take the bishop. Guys, I think that this is the right idea because I have two threats. The first one is to check and take the rook. The second one is to take the pawn, the a6 pawn, and now I'm pawn up. And this b2 pawn will promote to be a queen. So I think that this is the right idea. He cannot avoid both threats. Now I will see the rook. He actually prefer my move. Because after this move, black cannot avoid all the threats. He actually say all what I said. I should win here with black while my opponent is a full rook up. Okay, I will try to give a check. Queen g3 check. King h1, knight h4. Knight h4 threaten queen g2 checkmate. But he may defend the square with the move rook g1. But here I may give him a check with the queen f3. Wait, what queen f3? Queen h3 checkmate. What if he defended with another way like rook d2? After rook d2 there's queen e1 check. Then the king go to the h2 and I may play a knight f3 check. Knight f3 check. This line is good, but I will try to calculate another line. I don't know what to do. I will try to see the answer. I don't know what to do actually, to be honest. Oh, knight takes e3. Why couldn't I think about it? I don't know. I should think about it. And here the best move is rook to d2. And here I play queen g3 check. If he covered, I checkmate. King h1 is the only move. Queen takes h3 check. King g1. Queen g3 check. King h1.
Queen e1, check, king h2, queen takes d2, king takes d2, knight f1, queen takes d2, knight f1, and king move anyway, and I capture the queen. Okay, this wasn't that easy. I found a new result. I think that I found a new result, but this also was good. Here is the position where you are down a pawn. All your intuitive analysis say you are losing, but the books say you can find a way to equalize. First thing we think about is checks. I think about queen h3 check. King takes h3, maybe g4, maybe rook f2 check. King takes f2. Oh, what about captures? Oh, I think about knight takes a4. Then rook takes queen f5. Certain checkmate from so many ways. That means that this is the move. Because of the double attack. Threaten to take the rook and threaten checkmate from so many ways. Maybe this is not made, but I'm sure that at least I can equalize this position this way. Let me see what the engine move. Okay, that is what the engine saying. Rook takes. Oh, queen takes d2. What about queen f5? Queen e1 defends the double attack. If I took with the rook, why queen cannot take? Oh, there's a check and I can take the rook. Oh my god, I missed that. I missed this move. I always do these mistakes. You analyze the position and so your opponent has 2 extra bishops. The first thing you would say to yourself, alright, just resign, it's over. But here you are required to win. Not a draw, no, a win. How do you win being down 2 bishops? That's what I'm trying to do. The first thing we count is checks. Let's start with our strongest piece, the queen. The only check with the queen is queen takes queen check. King take back. And maybe knight e4 check. If the king went to the h8, then rook f8 checkmate. But if king g6, then I do not know what to do. Now I will try to find a check with another piece. Maybe rook f8 check. The queen is pinned, so the queen cannot take back. That means that the king is forced to take. When the king takes, there's knight e6 check. After any king move, I take the queen. But here, what do I have? I sacked my rook to win a queen. After analyzing, I will find that there's knight against a knight and a queen against 3 pieces. That means that I should complete the calculation because two bishops and the rook against the queen is not totally good. Let us say that the king will move to the f7. Let me count every square for the king. The king may move to the f7, e7, e8, g8. If it moved to the g8, I take queen takes a queen with a checkmate defended by the knight. If it moved to the f7, I take queen takes queen with a check. King takes knight and I take the bishop on the b7. Threaten to take the rook. And if rook a7, queen takes b8. And this is winning because I have a queen against a rook and the knight. Okay, this is my line, that's what I found. Let me see the engine lines. Oh, it seems like I got it. Rook check, then knight check. That's all what I count. Okay, Okay, now king takes knight. Then queen takes bishop. Oh, there's a defend on the rook. I couldn't count it. Because the knight can go back defend the rook. This is also a win, but I should think about it. This is by going there, threatening those pawns. And I promote a pawn and come with another queen. Simply I take both pawns to make a passer. So I can promote and come with another queen. I will give a check and just push the pawn and push and push and queen. If he blocked, I will push the other one.